Good evening, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Monday, July 1st. Oh, Canada Day. It's been a nice day here in Georgia. A little stormy, but it's nice and sunny now. Stand by. Sitting here for Paul Harvey. Stand by for commentary. Well, in 1965, Mr. Paul Harvey did a commentary, and he called it From Freedom to Chains. And the gist of the comment was taxes. He was referring to the Magna Carta in 1215 when the nobles gave the Magna Carta at the point of a sword to King John, saying that there was limit to taxation. And literally, according to the records, one of the noblemen, that's what he did. He had the Magna Carta in the point of his sword, so he was pointing the sword right at King John. Boy, that must have been fun in those days. But anyway, and Mr. Harvey was lamenting at the fact that Americans, you gave away your freedom. That's why he calls it From Freedom to Chains, with the 16th Amendment. Because the 16th Amendment allows the government to tax you, and there is no limits on it. There's no limit on how much it can tax you, what they can tax you on. And this is what I referred to in the other videos as a comment that Mr. Harvey was making, that if you want to, you can go like the Romans and tax you going number one and going number two and all that good stuff, because the Romans used to do that. That's how bad it got. And this is what Mr. Harvey was trying to explain to you in this 1965 commentary that he called From Freedom to Chains. Because the United States government taxes you on everything. There's nothing off limits. There's no limit on what they can tax you on. So even if you earn no money, they can still tax you on stuff. There's no such thing as private property. He was lamenting the fact that you gave away private property, because you really don't have any private property no more. That's part of the government, as the 16th Amendment is concerned. And you must remember that at the time that they were passing the 16th Amendment, from 1776 to around 1913, the United States was funded by tariffs. Yeah. And that's why the Republicans hate tariffs, because, they had to use tariffs to fund the government. After that, it was funded by income tax and subsequent taxes. As you notice, that the 16th Amendment is not an income tax amendment. It refers to any tax that the government can levy on you. Therefore, you have gas tax. You got tax on fuel. Not just gas tax, but tax on your oil and your gas that you use for your heat, water. You even got tax on watching TV. Fees, as they call them. Federal taxes. You buy a phone, and you get a tax on the phone charge, too. Pretty soon you have a tax on birthdays. If they go by the Romans, I'm pretty sure they'll do that. But see, Americans, you get my gist. This is what Mr. Harvey was trying to warn you about. And he was very much lamenting that nobody ever growled at the 16th Amendment. You guys took it, and you guys don't even to this day. You guys don't understand the 16th Amendment. So, if Mr. Harvey was alive today, and I would tell Mr. Paul Harvey Jr., sorry about your dad, that he was lamenting about this. But unfortunately, I don't see no end to the 16th Amendment. Oh, no, no. So, you know, you Americans have to live with that. And most of you don't even know what it is anyway. This is the favorite alien. Sit in for Paul Harvey. Good day.